Hey guys, I'm Adam. I'm at Leeds Fest and I've got Waster with me today. How are we doing, guys?
Yeah, we're doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm bang on, man. What's your thoughts on Leeds Fest so far then? I know you played Reading the other day. Is it better than Reading?
We literally just got here.
Not really had much chance to look about.
And the weather's not quite
Not
nice
as not
yet.
as good as what I've seen that Reading's got some
But
decent weather, but
we are Northern lads, and Leeds is a big one for us. So Reading was our first time yesterday. We've never been before. So we've always come to Leeds, haven't we?
All the time, man. Leeds is the one.
that's it. That's
Closest one
definitely
for
it.
us. Yeah, it's sick.
So who would you say are your top 5 must-see bands across the weekend?
For me, I'm going to throw Corrupt FM in there.
Corn. From this festival right
Yeah.
now, I'm gonna throw the obvious one, Neck Deep.
Yeah, Eminem for me as well. Boston Manor, there's a couple. There's a few, but Boston Manor are up there.
So for people that haven't heard of you, which is probably not that many people now, you guys are quite on the up. How would you describe yourselves to potential new listeners?
We'd still have to say pop punk, although we are trying maybe in the future to venture away from that a little bit. But yeah, I'd say it's fast-paced pop punk rock, kind of old school punk rock. Yeah, if you like.
So going back to playing Leeds Fest, Reading Fest, what does it mean to you guys as bands to be able to actually play these festivals and?
Yeah, it's insane. It's everything to us, really. I've never been to either Leeds or Reading, obviously, apart from yesterday. So this is the first time coming to Leeds and I'm playing it. It's just surreal. So yeah.
As a band, you kind of build your year around events like this, and you kind of always want these to be the highlight of your year. You do some tours around it, and these are always the big ones. So we're very lucky to be on a stage, the stage one as well. Whenever we come to these festivals, we spend a lot of time on stages that we're playing on, when we come to watch. So
Yeah.
This is the one growing up for me, especially, and obviously the other boys being from the north. Leeds is the one that you dream about playing.
That's having when someone says festival, Leeds Festival is one of the main ones. Download,
it's a
obviously,
milestone
Leeds
for
Fest,
sure.
the Glastonbury, they're the main ones that people think about. Obviously, you guys are based in Liverpool, which can arguably be described as the music capital of the world. How hard is it for you guys when you were starting out to kind of break through? I imagine it's quite congested music-wise over there.
Sounds proper bad. It weren't that hard.
It was easy.
It's never easy, but we had it. We've been lucky. We never really. We've all been in bands previously that have never done anything, and so we didn't just we're not just we've earned our stripes in previous bands, but with Wasted we didn't really. We kind of skipped the pub scene and stuff, luckily, but. So yeah.
I think a lot from being in previous bands. As soon as I sort of give up a bit on music, I thought, right, I've had my little run, I've done my fucking hometown shows, whatnot. I got a text off Sammy. I sort of thought, right, I'll be a bit more serious. Literally, we filmed the video. First time meeting half the band, it was this is the day of the video, this is the band. Quite awkward, just full on blasting out a video. First time meeting everyone. And then after that, yeah, about a month later, video came out. Massive response. It was all right, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit the pop punk surge that's kind of going on at the minute. I mean, pop punk scene's absolutely enormous at the moment. Do you feel like you guys have kind of capitalized on that with, obviously, say, coming into the band and just riding that?
Yeah, I think we filled the gap. I think Neck Deep paved the way.
Yeah, definitely.
That whole thing, and just kind of the wave of UK bands in general at the moment getting bigger, getting signed to American labels and stuff. I think Neck Deep paved the way for that. And then there was obviously your other bands, your Rome and your Trash Boat and stuff like that, and we kind of just slotted straight in there straight away. And
that's it. I mean, from what we've seen, a lot of people kind of regard you guys in terms of size. I'd say probably just be behind Neck Deep, and that you're kind of building up to what they're at the minute.
Gap,
so
maybe not where Neck Deep are at. They just had a top 4.
Yeah, but you're building on it. That's you've got that kind of following now, and it's moving forward by the looks of things.
We're filling a gap. There was a gap between a lot of bands and Neck Deep, and that's where we're at the moment, I would say. Maybe you never really know. It's hard to hard to judge when you're in the band where you're actually at.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So what kind of advice would you give to bands like pop punk bands, for instance, that are trying to start out? Because it's a very congested scene and it's hard to be sounding different and doing something different to get out there.
We get this question a lot, and it's always, for us, I find it really a hard one to answer, because I don't think we are just your average ordinary breakout. I think we were quite lucky from the start, but you obviously just the simple things. You got to work hard. I'd say work on a brand, because like a lot of it is congested, like you say, it's very diluted, and there's a lot of bands doing a similar thing. So if you don't like establish a kind of brand and like a aesthetic for yourself and your band, you can get lost amongst a lot of other bands, even if your music's great, which sucks to say, but it's unfortunate.
That's it.
But,
There's that many popular bands coming out, you're just going to get drifted away with it all.
That's it. So I'd bring something different, like a whether it's in your brand or in our kind of music anyway. That's
definitely.
That's what I'd say. And just get out of your hometown, like play as many shows across the country as you can, make friends, just network, work hard, be good. Good songs.
Don't be a dick. So there's a lot of bands throwing out some new music at the moment. Have you guys got any plans for anything new on the horizon?
Yeah, we're writing at the moment.
After Reading, obviously in Leeds, we're gonna head straight into the sort of do some, I want to say studio, just to start writing, see where we're at. We've got a few stuff in the works, so yeah.
And how would you say like your influence have changed from when you started out to where you are now? Have they changed a lot?
They have changed quite a lot, but I can't give anything away because it's a surprise. But we have changed. Yeah, from Screw for sure. Like, yeah, but
is there anything that you kind of want to experiment? I know you say that you want to kind of drift away from standard pop punk and be a bit different. What are you like wanting to experiment with musically when you go and do some new music? Is there anything that you're looking at bands that are doing and going, oh, we can maybe do a little bit of this or a little bit of that? Or is that giving too much away again?
Yeah, it's kind of giving a little bit too much away. It's a tough question.
To be fair, I think there's so many influences within the band that it's kind of, we've been writing together for a little bit, and it's all kind of gelling together nicely. Everyone's contributing to the songs, and it's...
Yeah, we all like different, I think we all like different sort of types of music. Like I know Andy and Alex like a lot of heavy stuff. I like a lot of poppy stuff. And yeah.
I think we wrote the pop punk record we always wanted to write, and then now that did okay, I think we feel a little bit more confident. We feel a little bit more confident and a little bit safer to kind of maybe do what we want to do in the future. And
it's important that every band evolves and shows some progression. I like the album a lot. I just think that we can do other things which are just as good, just in different areas. So definitely moving forward.
Yeah, I think it's important not to try and write the same album twice as well.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
So you should definitely find a natural progression.
Could be shit though.
Things move so quickly as well now with like the way people have access to music. If an album comes out, you can just listen to it instantly. Like, so things have a shorter shelf life, I find. Like, we've played out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Already, so we're definitely ready to do something new again for sure. Yeah.
Definitely
That's
ready
it.
to move on to Pontons now.
Definitely step down.
So what would you say are your best part and worst part of recording together?
Best part? We stress, to be honest, don't we?
We are up to stress. It's always good coming up with something new and thinking it's sick and like, oh my god, that's so good, sort of thing. But
Pre-production, it's really nice hearing our skinny little voice memos come to life in a studio environment, because it gives you more of an idea of how it's gonna sound, even if it's a mix and stuff. That's pretty exciting. That's pretty cool. Sounds like a proper song then.
like on the way to Australia, actually no, it was on the way to one of our shows in Australia not long ago. Me and Sammy were like sort of trying to write a song with our voices, just like humming it like on a voice note. So we tend to do that a lot, and then obviously, as Sammy said, like bring it to life in the studio, and then yeah.
Awesome. So what touring plans and show plans have you got after the festival season?
Can we say anything? Oh yeah, we got some headlines in Europe actually, and then we meet up with. Is that now? Yeah, we meet up with Trash Boat again.
It is now.
We just met with them in Australia as well on our way home. Played some shows, and we meet up with them again in Europe. Can't get rid of them, to be honest. But we've got other stuff as well that is unannounced. So we
on the way out. That's fine. No worries. Going back to like touring and playing shows, what would you say is the most embarrassing moment that's happened to you on tour or at a festival?
We slept in cat wee the other night.
He ate cat food. And he got like.
I know
hung
Reading's bad,
upside
but it can't be
down.
that bad.
He sat on the tour bus, and that like no one had ever done that before. His pants once, his jeans were like ripped so much that he just had half. He just had one leg. He had one leg, and he was hanging upside down at Slam Dunk once from. Thousands of kids. hanging upside down. We were trying to get them over like security because we had press actually, and we were like rushing. Thousands of kids in there. Yeah, he got caught upside down.
Right.
Everyone's seen it. Everyone laughed.
Over the barrier. So yeah.
What else have we done? Oh, Andy got run over by our tour manager. Oh no, actually no, I'm not our tour manager. But not Tom Hawks. Nah, nah, it wasn't really.
Nice one. So, lastly, have you got any final messages for anybody watching back at home?
Yeah, nice one for for supporting us and getting us to be able to play sick festivals like this. If you're here, come and get rowdy on the pit stage at what time? 10 past 4. Yeah, peace.
Nice one. Thanks so much for your time, guys. Enjoy the rest of the festival.
Yeah, cheers, you too.